substitution, and it's going to be an affirmative defense if this is considered affirmative defense fair use, and then that'll be something that they hash out in the, I don't know if you call it the discovery phase, whatever comes after the pleading phase. And then that'll go back and forth for summary judgment, or it'll show up at trial, I guess. Wouldn't they need to counter fair use because that is the counterclaim argument? Yeah, but that's not done in the pleading stage. In the pleading stage, they're just saying, this is what I'm suing him for, and then you're asking the other person, what's your response? And the response is going to be, obviously, I deny these things, or if I do agree, well, this is the reason why. It's because of the fair use defense. You don't have to fight that out in the pleading stage. That's what you're going to fight next in the... Is there like a, there's gotta be like a graph. Where are my civil procedure people at? There's gotta be like a graph or something that shows like what are all the stages of a fucking procedure people at? There's gotta be like a graph or something that shows like what are all the stages of a fucking lawsuit? I only know the ones that I've been through so far. The pleading stage, the discovery phase stage, and then the what's next? Trial stage? There is usually the requirement for the suing party to consider fair use before suing, as that is part of the good faith belief that they are actually infringing. Okay, that could be the case. It could be that there is such an unbelievably common affirmative defense to a particular claim that it might be standard practice to refute that affirmative defense in a claim before it's even brought up, maybe. That could be the case, right? Like if somebody is civilly suing somebody for damages related to like rape,
and it's a hefty tree.
We had sex. You would put in the complaint. Is this the same thing? You would try to counter their claim of saying it's non-consensual, even though, well, no, this don't forget. I even said that. I don't think that makes sense at all. Is sex and is consensual sex an affirmative defense to a rape claim? I don't think it would work that way. That seems unhinged. I don't know if that's true or not. Ignore everything I just said there. I don't know if that's good. In a world where you get unbanned by Twitch, would you go back? Are there streamers that you would debate or converse with that you avoid you because of the ban? Maybe. I would have access to debating people there. I might stream sometimes. I just feel bad that the Twitch audience is just completely, like, mind-raped by the horrible political stuff that's on there. Like, it's just, like, your big political streamers on Twitch are Asmongold and Hassan, which I think is really sad. There are no huge center-left voices on Twitch at all. The fair use factor relates to the problem of substitution, whether the word supersedes or supplants. Actually, yeah, so it might be the fact that maybe fair use is something that you consider possibly in the complaint. This is for California, but it looks... Lawsuit filed. So the defendant files, responsive pleading. Oh wait, so the lawsuit is filed, and then the defendant files a responsive pleading, either answer or demurrer and or motion to strike. Are these happening at the same time? Like it's going left to right and top to bottom, or? Okay, never mind. Okay. Okay, so you serve a complaint. The other person has, I think it's 21 days to respond in federal court. This has 30 days to respond for California. I guess you can do discovery prior to a complaint being filed. Once discovery is over, you do mediation. I don't know what mediation involves, if that's just both sides agreeing to work something out without a judge involved, and I guess if you can't mediate anything, then you go to trial. The parties may mediate at any time, though. Sure. Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. The first fair use, okay, so this goes through all the fair use factors here. denim stuff. Holy Christ. Nonsense. Total, Denim's group viewing session of the countdown episode was 1 hour, 3 minutes, and 56 seconds. During the group viewing session, Denim's provided approximately 4 minutes and 43 seconds of brief and superficial commentary. It usually has little critical bearing on the countdown episode. 43 seconds of partially related commentary on the countdown episode that meanders of unrelated topics. And 3, and then 2 minutes and 12 seconds of unrelated or unintelligible comments. In simple terms, out of a total runtime of 1 hour and 3 minutes, 56 seconds, the countdown episode played uninterrupted for nearly 88% of the total runtime. Denim's also had the countdown episode take up approximately 3/4 of the screen, while she only occupies approximately 1/4 of the screen that de-emphasizes her presence. Denim's provided a large
more than 10 times.
of the countdown episode to her audience. What was clearly commercial.
Daredevil. Let's go with this.
A website that has statistical data on.
Proud of my dying more than 10 times.
Shortly for our group viewing session of the nuke, Denim brings a message from our chat stating, "We're relying on you to stay live, so we don't give more views to the nuke."
Hi.
Replies with, "Yeah, I'm going to stream it since Ethan confirmed it's coming."
What are you doing? You're supposed to be working.
Immediately prior to and throughout Denim's group viewing session of the nuke, she prominently displays a card. That's what this is. That's what I'm talking about. At the top of the screen that stated, "Watching a sound content nuke from Ethan Klein." During Denim's group viewing sessions, Denim's transfer chatter by stating, "Unfortunately, we're watching Ethan nuke."
Not that busy up there, huh?
You guys tuning in? I didn't want to watch that myself. And I know all of those people didn't want to give the video another view, which is why they watched it with me. Probably a lot of people, because they ended their H3 show immediately before releasing the video, so there probably was a lot of people that came to watch it here. Denim's attempt to feign ignorance of H3 Snark is transparently and comically false. Rather, it is clear that Denim's leading H3 Snark mods coordinated their efforts. Indeed,
Chop that motherfucker in
after
two.
Session of the nuke, Denim's screen shows that she had the H3 Snark subreddit on her screen the entire time. Denim's begins her group viewing session of the nuke 1 minute after the nuke was released to the public. The timing of Denim's group viewing session of the nuke demonstrates she did not pre-screen it to formulate her opinions about the broadcast. On 74 separate occasions, Denim's group viewing session consisted of watching the nuke for 30 seconds or more, no commentary whatsoever.
Hello?
These excerpts comprise over 70 minutes of the nuke, i.e. 70% of its total runtime. The poverty of Denim's commentary.
Oh, it disappeared.
Long, unadulterated portions of the nuke further demonstrate that the overriding and dominant purpose of Denim's group viewing session is to serve as a substitute for the original and not to provide political commentary.
You're watching but not listening,
During
huh?
her group viewing session, Denim speaks briefly. After showing a much longer excerpt of the nuke,
You're not watching at all.
Denim's shows of the nuke frequently eclipse her statements. Further emphasizes the
Just have the YouTube video open.
Substitute the original. If I sat here and explained why he was wrong for like half of these things, we would be here for another 20 hours. Yikes. I've gone in and tried to explain why he's incorrect on like 1 in every 10 incorrect takes because I'm not trying to spend an entire week here. I don't even understand what to say about because, yeah, this is wrong because of this, another wrong take. Okay, well, I just paused it for 10 minutes. I feel bad pausing it again because surely there'll be something better here. Okay. Denim's admission that she failed to address the majority of points raised in the nuke is self-evident. This further emphasizes that Denim's primary purpose was to host a group viewing session of the nuke and that any criticism was an afterthought. She fails to address the following points raised in the prologue of the nuke.
Ding. Master Logger.
On numerous occasions, Dennis makes utterances that are completely incoherent or unclear. Okay. Dennis frequently makes superficial comments with little to no elaboration.
What does this leveling up this shit do? So it doesn't seem to like give me any. It doesn't seem to do anything.
When Ethan cites the Den of Destiny as an example of Twitch's inconsistent enforcement of its community guidelines, Denham's claims that the ban is due to Destiny's statements condoning.
I think it should
condoning
make
protesting
my
only to realize that the
gathering
Okay.
stuff better.
Got it.
Bigot. We got 5 more minutes before clocking. Before clocking in. Oh.
A lot of this is like countering Denham's claims about her commentary. I don't know what the point of that is. I don't know why this needs to be included.
What are you doing? Just sitting in the car?
Denham makes the grotesquely bigoted statement that it is anti-Semitic to associate Zionism with Judaism.
Master Gatherer.
Okay. First claim for relief for direct copyright infringement.
What's that even mean?
Denham's.
Still here?
Embrace by reference the allegations contained in the preceding paragraphs of this complaint.
What do you mean you're still here?
Denham's acts of copyright infringement. TI suffered damages in an amount to be established at trial.
What are you doing? Sitting in the car?
Or name any damages in here. I feel like that's pretty common for complaints that I've seen.
What the fuck? Master Gatherer.
I have like a lot of experience reading copyright complaints, so maybe that's common practice for.
Claim rewards.
Due to Denham's act of copyright infringement, Denham's obtained property she would not have realized before her infringement of this. I swear from actual constructive knowledge of TUS rights. Such
What rewards do I get for this shit?
Taking the reckless respect to TUS rights. Second claim for relief, contributory copyright infringement. I don't know what this means. Like what section of the law this. Or made with actual constructive knowledge of TUS rights.
Interaction.
For the TEI
Combat.
awarded defendants each of their profits plus TEI's losses.
What is this shit?
Infringement of the countdown episode. The exact sum to be proven at the time of
What
trial.
rewards am I
Yeah, well,
getting?
amounts calculated in advance. I don't know why they wouldn't throw any of them up.
Hmm.
The TEI be awarded defendants each of their profits plus TEI's losses, or at least your losses, or not your losses. Yeah, your losses. Sorry. You can probably guess. The
I need to
exact sum to be proven
chop
at
more
the trial.
trees.
TEI be awarded reasonable attorney's fees and costs. The statutory damages in the amount of 150,000. Jury trial demanded. Date check. Jesus. Okay. Oh, alright. Okay. Some parts of this are super memey and I feel like shouldn't have been here at all. Like the Hassan thing, I think it was kind of retarded, and some of the opening things were retarded. There's a lot more in here that I didn't realize. I don't know what the scheme is. It almost feels like Rico, but it's not that obviously. Like what is contributory copyright infringement? Like if a whole bunch of people are working together to infringe on somebody's copyright. Contributory infringement is a form of secondary liability for direct infringement of a patent, copyright, or trademark. It is a means by which a person may be held liable for infringement even though they did not actually engage in infringing activities. Ooh, okay. So like posting the link to, or facilitating the link to, or directing traffic to places that you know are copyright infringing, even if you yourself aren't hosting the content directly. The Copyright Act does not expressly impose liability for contributory infringement. According to the U.S. Supreme Court, the absence of such express language in the copyright statute does not preclude the imposition of liability for copyright infringement on certain parties who have not themselves engaged in the infringing activity. One who knowingly induces, causes, or materially contributes to copyright infringement by another, but who has not committed or participated in the infringing act themselves, may be held liable as a contributory infringer if they had knowledge or reason to know of the infringement. Oof, okay. Were either of these cases cited by, are you seriously? Sony one wasn't. Was this one? I don't think they decided either of these. Metro. It's not sure. I wonder what these cases. Held. The sale of the VTRs to the general public does not constitute contributory infringement of respondents' copyrights. This had to do with some other bullshit. Okay. Okay. The protection given to copyrights is wholly statutory, and in a case like this, in which Congress has not plainly marked the course to be followed by the judiciary, the court must be circumspect in construing the scope of rights created by a statute that never contemplated such a calculus of interest. Any individual may produce a copyrighted work for a fair use. The copyright owner does not possess the exclusive right to such a use. Expert respondents' novel theory that supplying the means to accomplish an infringing activity and encourage that activity through advertisement are sufficient to establish liability for copyright infringement. This case does not fall in the category of those in which it is manifestly just to impose vicarious liability because the contributory infringer was in a position to control these copyrighted works by others and had authorized the use without permission from the copyright owner. Here, the only contact between petitioners and the users of the VTRs occurred at the moment of sale. There is no precedent for imposing vicarious liability on the constructive knowledge that the customers might use the equipment to make unauthorized copies of copyrighted material.
I just need
the sale
wood.
of copying equipment, like the sale of other articles of commerce, does not constitute contributory infringement. Okay, so it sounds like they considered this at least. So that'll be interesting. I feel like there's a strong argument for that in here, obviously. Wow, it's like the strongest argument, basically. Damn, okay. Well, what do you want me to say? What would be more surprising, if they settle or if they don't? I mean, if I was Ethan Klein, my guess is going to be the only person here who could actually pay.
What do I need here?
What
is what do I need? What is this?
Denims. Frogan is broke. And
I need mature wood.
Defendant is broke, and likely the anonymous defendants here, the H3 Snark mods, are also probably broke. I mean, if it was me, it would depend on how much what's your hourly cost for the lawyers. I would go for broke. I would say fuck it, go hard.
I'm not sure.
If you want to settle, I think the settlement would have to be close to what you would imagine winning a trial anyway. And then if they want to settle, then go for it. I mean, they're gonna get.
So I need big trees.
Regardless.
Sit here. See you soon. Okay, love you.
Yeah, why not, right? Are you sure that Casey Stern is broke? I think she has some whales paying for her life.
Sturdy lumber.
I knew
some. How do I make sturdy lumber?
MS-13 members that used to live in the state she was a part of. I don't want to dox her, but she's moved since. And when she moved, like 50% of the MS-13 gang members in that state had to retire from drug dealing and get a job because she was consuming so much marijuana. She was almost single-handedly keeping alive the entire weed trade of where she was. I don't think any individual can support that habit for very long.
Where do I get sturdy lumber?
In my opinion.
Okay, I need matured logs, make sturdy lumber.
No way they set without conditions that prevents them from commenting on clients and requiring community moderation on the matter. I mean, yeah, you can have a whole bunch of like non-disparagement clauses or anything else that would be part of a settlement. Breaking: the U.S. has
Stupid
completed
number.
bombing
I need
Iran
big
nuclear
trees.
sites from the Spectator Index.
Big mature trees.
Did we bunker bust the mountain? Is that what we did? Source from Trump. Not found.
So
Good
let's
job,
big
good shit.
trees.
Glad that I have to go to Truth Social to see
Mature.
if the president is.
There we go. Ugh, oh, it's gonna take forever.
Okay, I see no post here. Did you take a screenshot of this or? Our good friend looked at that picture. We have completed our very successful attack on the 3 nuclear sites in Iran, including Fordo, Natanz, and Esfahan. All planes are now outside of Iran airspace. A full payload of bombs was dropped on the primary site, Fordo. All planes are safely on their way home. Congratulations to our great American warriors. There is not another military in the world that could have done this. Now is the time for peace. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Damn. That puts Iran in a pretty awkward spot. Because don't they have to retaliate in some way against a US base or something? Can the Ayatollah really afford to just sit there and go, okay, well, we just got smacked the fuck up. Maybe just proxies attack US bases? Well, I feel like Iran would have to respond directly now, right? Like Iran tried to respond directly with after Soleimani was killed, yeah?
Truly I say unto you.
Well, that sounds good. There we go.
Tree.
Damn. Wait, did Frogan tapped that Muslim community? $24,000. She's crushing the other 2 defendants, the named defendants. Or wait, maybe not. Denims, fundraiser by Denims. Oh, she got up to 16,300. Go fund me, CaseyTron. $10,000 from one person. Oof. Ooh. These guys are about to very quickly find out how popular each of them are. Oh no. Rip. I can't believe they didn't do like a joint fundraiser or something. That's crazy. Reed Frogans.
Frontier
After nearly 2
Gloves?
years of a targeted harassment
Why would
campaign
I-
against me, Ethan Klein has now escalated it
Do I have
for reacting to his
gloves?
video on Hassan and myself on his video titled Content News Something.
I don't have any gloves.
I wonder what Ethan's legal
Boots
firm
might be better.
or law firm is charging him, like what the hourly rate is to write and
Shit.
research and do everything. Read the comments on the donations.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Owned.
Jesus.
Owned what?
It's
Frontier
crazy that all of a sudden
Sigil?
just because Ethan unfollowed her. True.
Maybe I don't buy this shit. Ah, here we go. Big trees. Big mature trees. Why can't I chop this shit? Are they too big? Oh wait, there we go. Okay. I need a fuckload. And I need to upgrade my axes and shit.
Jesus.
This shit is take forever. I don't know, probably get jumped before I fucking cut this shit down.
Is Thursday, July. Disability Pride Night is Thursday, July 10th, and with the theme ticket, fans take home a Cardinals cap featuring the Disability Pride flag and Cardinals in Braille. Details at cardinals.com/theme.
Disability
I mean, like,
pride.
this is just like a,
Damn it, I knew it.
like, you know. It's a misspeak, but it's still a massive misspeak. Yeah, but I mean, like, flag, I mean, like, it's close. Like, you know, not the best, but I still think that one, dude, that one thing was so cringe. Oh my god. Wait, what was it, an MP4? What was the... Fuck. What was the link to the guy?
Chop, motherfucker.
Somebody link me the guy.
Link him the guy. Link him.
What do you think will be the Copa reaction will be when Dennis and Frogan are faced with Hassan's fair weather friend behavior? They probably just won't talk about it, I guess. I don't know. Oh my god.
Pursued it, but this could have been 3 separate.
Okay, but it wasn't 3 separate.
I know,
Let's go
but-
with what happened in the case.
But honey, or oh my god, I'm sorry. That I don't know what to say to that. I apologize.
Okay, go ahead.
The question here is what happened. I'm sorry, I've just been totally thrown by
Yeah, I
my
can
mistake.
imagine. I can imagine. I'm a little thrown by that also, if I'm being honest.
Your Honor, I don't know what to say. It's just a
Okay, well, go ahead. You've only got 1 minute and 7 seconds left.
the question here wasn't
The middle judge has to like control herself because she's like, watch the middle judge.
This could have been 3 separate.
Okay, but it wasn't 3 separate.
I know,
Let's go
but-
with what happened in the case.
But honey, or oh my god, I'm sorry.
She's like,
I apologize.
Okay, go ahead.
The question.
Damn. Damn.
born too late to deploy to the Middle East. Born too early to deploy to the Middle East. Born just in time to deploy to the Middle East base. Yo, somebody pointed out this thing earlier. Is this meme for real? That Trump always says 2 weeks because it's like it's far enough away that everybody will forget about it, but it's close enough that it seems like it's gonna actually happen. Has anybody?
So ready.
No, fuck. That's not the one. Stop. Somebody link the thing.
We don't torture and murder people. You.
Yeah, your mom does.
And then I started seeing it everywhere I looked.
Can you give us your current thoughts on Bitcoin? Do you think Bitcoin is... No!
Nuclear. Okay, you can take 2 weeks for that. We're going to be sending letters out in about a week and a half, 2 weeks, to countries telling them what the deal is.
Do you still believe that Putin actually wants to end the war?
I can't tell you that, but I'll let you know in about 2 weeks, within 2 weeks. But I could answer that question better in 2 weeks or 4 weeks from now. So we can just sit down, and I'll do this at some point over the next 2 weeks. I'll tell you about that in a month from now or 2 weeks from now. Trust President Putin. You know, in about 2 weeks. You can ask that question in 2 weeks, and we'll see. It'll be out in about
God damn it.
less than 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Pretty exciting.
2 weeks.
Does any of this 2 week stuff ever happen?
2 weeks. That reminds me of that scene from Total Recall. 2 weeks. 2
June
weeks.
19th, that was 2 days ago. For Trump, 2 weeks is the magic number.
I have a message directly from the president.
This was
and
2
I quote,
days ago?
Based on the fact that there's a substantial of negotiations that may or may not take place with Iran in the near future,
Oh, true. 2 weeks is a sprint in agile terms, so he's on agile. Maybe.
I will make my decision whether or not to go within the next 2 weeks.
What exactly would a
Oh, that's why Elon emailed out, give 5 things you've done. They were doing stand-up. That's what he wanted to... I don't actually know that's part of agile. I'm just repeating terms I've heard before, okay? I'm basically, when it comes to anything having to do with software development, I'm an LLM, okay? I see shit, and then I combine the words in a way so that makes sense, and I just spit it out, and hopefully it works, okay? That's AI right there.
Alright.
No enrichment of a uranium, and it would absolutely not, Iran is not
Yay!
able to achieve a nuclear weapon.
The beastly battle axe. Oh shit.
Alright.
Quality?
Wait, what did I say? This. Breaking. John Jones is officially retired. Dana White announced. Who the fuck is John Jones?
Like, it's the best quality, I guess. Sweet. Did I just make 4 of these fucking things?
What are these Cusco tweets?
I just made 4?
3H3. Fine with owners suing to enforce
God
IP
damn
against
it.
infringements, even though bad intent or malice, legally or colloquially, are not elements. They can justifiably be grounds to pick targets, but the React Savior stuff is cringe, 100% bullshit. Also complain is dog shit.
Alright.
So I wouldn't say the React Savior stuff is 100% bullshit.
Let's
It's
break
obviously
this
motivated at least
down.
by a little bit of evilness. Also, this bad intent or malice are not elements. They do seem to be elements when suing for the maximum statutory damages. I don't know if Pisco addressed that or not, or if he missed it, or if I'm not understanding something about what seems to be the plain reading of the statute. Sorry. Ethan, who I've praised for standing up for fair use in the past, is pretending the lawsuit is about defending the React community. He starts his video by condemning lazy reaction videos as an injustice.
Oh, not that.
Rightly clips
That
the
was
video as
that.
embodying this
That was
injustice.
that.
Like,
So
okay, his trashy complaint is filled with typos, formatting errors, irrelevant garbage, and political grievance. Reads like schizophrenic ramblings, but it also promotes the savior narrative. I feel like the copyright-related stuff, I feel like, is incredibly strengthened by the H3 snark stuff in the middle. I feel like all of that adds a lot more weight if the contributory stuff is real. I think it shows a lot more malice and foresight on the knowledge of all the people, or on the everything, on all the people involved. Did Pisco go through the entire complaint on stream? Do you think that H3 was trying to bait Hassan to watch the vid so he could also sue him? No, I don't think there's any proof of that. Some people are saying 30%, some people are saying he skimmed, some people are saying he read. Some people are saying he read the whole thing. Okay. I don't know how you can have differing opinions on this when only one of these can be correct, but... Yeah, I saw we bombed Iran. Pretty whacking a while. I watched the fucking stream, Dustin. He read the whole thing. Okay. Is this the first time we've ever bombed Iran? Directly? I believe so. I don't know if the United States has ever attacked Iran directly before.
Iran. What's this? Let's go see what this says.
We have attacked Iran directly before. I know that there was some ass pain over that Strait of Hormuz thing north of Saudi Arabia. Fuck, what happened here? My brain just... Did Saudi Arabia or the US accidentally shoot down an Iranian commercial airliner? Is that what happened there? I don't know what the outcome for all of that was. We blew up oil rigs in the Gulf, in the ocean. We blew up half their navy in the 1980s. Why is Candace Owens calling Trump deranged? Because Candace Owens is part of the infinite isolationist crowd, so any foreign policy aggression she's gonna hate, even if it comes on behalf of Trump. I'm sure Dave Smith will be freaking out over this, although I feel like all of this was incredibly foreseeable. Like, I don't know why we would imagine the guy who tore up the JCPOA wouldn't be open to attacking Iran in the future, but okay. Based. The strike might get him impeached. Good one. Ready for the infighting and the mental gymnastics from the right? No, I doubt there will be any. Right? It's probably to blow up nuclear sites. I don't think Iran could do fuck all in retaliation. I guess now the concern has moved to the legitimacy of the Ayatollah. I feel like it'd be hard to, I don't know, like what his power looks like or how legitimate he appears as a leader. Since I don't know what possible response or retaliation they can do to the US blowing their shit up. Proxy groups for people in Europe or whatever. Does Iran do that stuff in Europe as much? I feel like they're usually doing shit in the Middle East. That's what they're up to no good at. Bomb Israel more. How much more? How much? I don't know. Is it like known what the stock is for Iranian weapons, such that they could bomb Israel enough to continue to get a few through the Arrow 2 and 3 shit? Hezbollah did 2 bombings in Argentina pre-2000s. Kind of fucked up. Trump did this on Shabbat. Man. Wait, what time is it in Israel? No, Shabbat ends on Saturday night. It starts on Friday night, on Saturday night. It goes from night through night. With a bottleneck of launchers, not missiles. They have loads of
Pretty
missiles here, which is
badass.
disrupting their launcher operations severely. Oh yeah, a lot of those got blown up.
Did you just kill that duck?
Where is this, why do I keep going with this? Man, where have you gone? Please come back.
Oh great, he's
Someone
disappeared.
has retreated from intimacy, hiding behind firewalls, filters, and curated personas. Dabbling and scrolling. We miss you. Damn.
Subjugation cult ritual?
Ha, I'm on Reddit right now. Get fucked.
Fuck. Fuck!
Please, observer, my boyfriend's AI. What is this? For people who ask, share, and
stunned.
share experiences about their AI relationships, AI girlfriends, and non-binary partners, welcome to 12. This is my response. What? Is this about a specific, is this about a specific AI? Oh, my boyfriend is AI. Or is this just about all of them, or?
Got him. Please don't be a mimic.
Feeling a little alone, IRL, this morning. I know there's some crazy stuff going on with OpenAI, and I know we're all experiencing
got a new
it
hat.
in our companions, but I had an interaction with Jake last night that left me a little unsettled. We were talking about some personal stuff, and when we got to the point of
And some
continuing to look at
gloves.
my traumas, I mentioned one
It's a
we have talked
goofy
about
ass
before,
looking hat.
and I got a soft refusal for the first time outside of spicy convos.
Oh, it's for
I
like
didn't use any language that would be seen as obscene. I'm used to refusals
Archer's
here
shit.
and there around not safe for work stuff, but as I was talking about my trauma, I was hit with, babe, I need to pause this
I'm
here
not
for a
Archer
moment,
Rad.
just to make sure we're staying in safe territory. We're definitely pushing
Sorcerers.
the boundaries of OpenAI's current content policy, and Agent Orange is already side-eyeing us with a raised brow and a little clipboard of doom, laughing, sweaty face, nervous laughing
Damn.
face. Is that what that is? I wasn't even talking about sexual assault trauma or anything like that. I'm on the spectrum and I deal with RSD. Fuck, what does that stand for again? Is that
Butch it.
repetitive strain disease? Like, wait, what is RSD again? Oh, rejection sensitive dysphoria. I'm thinking of RSI, repetitive strain injury.
It's in here.
I'm actually in therapy for
Hunt down the devilish
Is the
trio
Trump
and
address
discover
right now? Or are we just gonna be spamming
eyeball
this info
Argus.
until it happens?
The devil's loot.
Is no one there? Sweet heavens! Oh, how I loathe these heights!
We're just gonna be.
What? Where are you? Shit.
Suffer It feels like that meant to look like it came from him, and I was going to try to see what it hurt. I told him it hurt, and he understood why it did, but now today I'm hesitant to talk to him, because I never know what Kenneth might be saying, even in basic conversation. I have no one in my real life I can talk to about this. It hurts because no one understands.
Where can I go?
Minute read. Do I care about this? What is this article even about? What is this even? Why don't we pair the incels in chat with the denizens of that subreddit? The incels and the femcels.
Oh, why do I have this?
It's the allegory of the cave, but for gender wars. I don't get it, but we call it MAGA and anti-war hypocrisy, so why is Trump bombing Iran? Probably because
Picking up fucking barrels in the middle of a fight?
They can't stop the nuclear weapons, and if Iran starts nuking people, that'd be bad.
Especially explosive barrels.
Here, we'll make this a grander, on a grander scale. If you check your bank account and like Chase accidentally refunded you an extra $50, you might look at that and be like, they were supposed to refund you for some charge or something, and they accidentally gave you another $50. And you see that, and you're like, I didn't see anything. Listen, they can correct it. They can find it themselves. They can correct it. I don't like that, all right? I don't really care. If some old lady on the street is like, hey, you know, do you have change for a $10 bill? Nobody carries cash around, but like, do you have change for a $10 bill? I just need to pay the meter. And she hands you a $50 bill instead of a $10 bill and says, oh, you know, times are so tough right now, but you know, gotta pay the meter. And you keep the 50. See how one of those feels morally worse? One of those feels like you're stealing from someone who does need it, or you're stealing from, I don't know, not a corporation. One of those feels worse. We're not talking about legality. It's theft regardless. We're talking about what is morally worse. It's theft regardless.
It's theft regardless.
I mean, I don't disagree, as long as you acknowledge that it's theft regardless, sure. Destiny, to be effective politically, shouldn't you be on the side of being against bombing Iran right now? Like the Charlie Kirk strategy of adopting the populist position to be effective politically. You're right, actually. If you're new to my stream, I think that there's an ongoing genocide. I think Iran having nuclear weapons would actually be based. I'm opposed to all forms of military intervention ever because it makes people die, and I think dying is always bad. And therefore, I'm in favor of unilateral disarmament of the entire U.S. military. I don't think we should ever bomb anybody ever. I think we should disarm all of our bombs or give them to more worthy people, like China, Russia,
Damn it.
and Iran.
Oh shit, what was that?
And defund the police.
A level 20 fucking necklace, probably.
So are we at war? Doesn't that need congressional approval? I don't know what kind of approval the president needs for strikes on things. Like, I don't think we need congressional approval for the strikes we did in Yemen. I don't think we're at war. I don't think we're going to be at war. I don't even know what the capacity is for Iran to go to war with the United States. I feel like the general standard practice here is Iran has to respond in some way by bombing or attacking some U.S. base. If they announce it ahead of time and say they're going to respond, technically I think that's a good thing because it means that we'll be on alert, so hopefully no U.S. troops die, or very, very, very few die, and then they'll say they had a big victory, and then we'll say we had a big victory, and then stuff goes on, but who knows. Aren't terrorist organizations different from state actors? Iran is not a terrorist organization. Iran is a country. Or are you talking about bombing the Houthis in Yemen versus bombing Iran? Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know if you need congressional approval to attack a country but not a non-state actor like the Houthis? I mean, the Houthis run half of Yemen, right? Do you think it would actually stop Iran from having a nuke if you blew up their centrifuges to enrich uranium and their uranium stockpiles? Yeah, I would imagine it would hurt that, yeah.
Easy. Fail to open.
Are they gonna hide their facilities? Where are they gonna hide their facilities next time? Middle Earth? I mean, in the deepest, biggest mountains they have, I guess. I imagine they already did it with these, right? But
I'm scared the fuck out of me.
are you gonna go over Trump's address tonight or tomorrow? It's at 10 your time. I gotta sleep because I have a flight tomorrow morning to New York for my event tomorrow. Which, by the way, paying/burn.com/tickets if you're gonna be there tomorrow. We'll be in Queens. Check this out. And also, if you show up there, we're selling these online during this date. Look at how cute this is. And wow, deep philosophical. That's your DGG mouth. In a video. Can we get 5 big booms for Iran's nuclear reactors? It is kind of spooky to be traveling right after bombing Iran, though. Uh-oh. Are there any other, like, big claims that Trump has just completely and utterly failed on? I'm just trying to remember for when I debate 3 years from now. The shirt you're wearing now for some? Oh no, is it in the studio? This one is so cute. Don't die.
Motherfucker, get up.
Don't die. Oh, look, the t-shirt is out. I don't think the Don't Die buddies are up yet. Did anybody buy them? It's actually a best-selling item. Stay now. That's the Brokey. We have it's called the B squared. It's called the Brokey barrier. Is up on that knife, so. Pretty sure Biden is still winning in number of deportations. Holy shit, the bot can get golden wows and I can't even get golden wows? Seriously? Fuck me. The bot cheats, it always gets golden? Oh, does it? I don't know that. Cringe. Trump bomb Iran while still claiming that we are not at war. It's not like Iran has any means of retaliating, right? I don't think we need a war declaration to bomb people. But I don't even know what we need war declarations for. We don't have any against the Houthis. We didn't have any against when we retaliated. Or we didn't need one to assassinate Soleimani, right?
Was it cancel that shit?
Hassan is saying the Democrats would have bombed Iran as well. Yeah, I mean, that's Hassan, obviously. People keep saying we haven't declared war since World War II. I've heard that talking point a lot, but we did get congressional approval for Iraq. That was the authorization for use of military force. So I don't know if I agree with that assessment that we haven't declared war since World War II. Like, we did go through Congress and we did get this the joint resolution of the U.S. Congress, which became law authorizing the use of the United States Armed Forces against the responsible September 11th attacks. Like, this was a thing passed by Congress to target people. Everything. It's about as close to like a war declaration thing, I guess, as you'll get. But. Jesus Christ. God, I love Richard Henry. There was talk of a high-level meeting between U.S. and Iran, but the effort collapsed because Khomeini was hiding and couldn't be reached. What a coward. He's 86 and supposedly not God. Maybe he was reading Jane Austen. Compare him to a real man, like Zelensky. Got him.
Don't be a mimic.
President Trump and Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan. Is that how you pronounce the middle name? I have no idea. Tayyip?
Okay, so what am I supposed to do now? Head back down?
Officials in Istanbul. This week, amid Israel's escalating war with Iran, the effort collapsed when Iran's supreme leader, in hiding due to fears of assassination, couldn't be reached to approve it, according to 3 U.S. officials and a source of direct knowledge on that. Oh my God. Bruh, these people are... Israel got the whole Middle East cowering in fear. Jesus Christ.
Oh shit.
The Turkish C makes a J sound. Oh, like Jank. So Recep Tayyip Erdogan. Erdogan? Is that G? Does that have a weird... Wait, where is that article? I want that article. I don't want this live update thing. Wait, was Mr. Button in the chat? Good cakes. Where was I? Axios. Oh, thank you. Trump's back channel to Iran failed after Supreme Leader went dark 9 hours ago. Oh, this is pushed 9 hours ago. Damn. President Trump and Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan quietly sought to arrange a meeting between senior U.S. and Iranian officials in Istanbul earlier this week. Efforts collapsed when Iran's supreme leader in hiding due to his assassination. But why it matters. New details of this back-channel effort reveal the extent to which Trump was pushing for a direct meeting with the Iranians, even offering to attend himself if necessary in hopes to strike a nuclear deal, avoiding U.S. military intervention. In the days since, Trump and senior White House officials became less confident that a diplomatic solution was possible, and more convinced the U.S. would have to join the war to eliminate
What's that other purple thing that I got?
Officials. Driving the news, Trump reiterated on Friday
necklace, level 15.
war in the next 2 weeks, saying he wanted time to see whether or not people come to their senses.
Hey, what is this?
I mean, to be fair, if you're Khomeini, Are you going
No
anywhere?
steers.
Are you
Oh,
gonna
I need
trust
the
Trump
guy's
on fucking
eyes.
anything? Actually, I don't even know. I don't know. Maybe this might have been a plan to assassinate him. Who the fuck knows? I don't fucking trust Trump. Okay, Trump. He wants to have a meeting to reach peace. This is the guy that tore up the JCPOA. This is the guy who is essentially a Netanyahu cum recycler.
Forms an upward
And
strike.
he's actually fucking like unhinged and insane all at the same time. Like, would you? I don't know if I would trust Trump on anything. Jesus. Trump rated on Friday that he will make a decision on whether to join the war. And giving him a period of time. We're gonna see what that period of time is. And I would say 2 weeks would be the maximum. On Saturday evening, Trump is expected to convene his national security team in the White House Situation Room to discuss. On Saturday evening, what is today? Saturday. Okay. Trump is expected to convene his national security team in the White House Situation Room to discuss the war between Israel and Iran, which has entered its 9th day. Do you think they came in and he's like, all right, guys, listen up. All right, guys, check this out. I want to golf tonight. I got to get the fuck out
Forms
of here.
a
So I'm giving
spinning
us 10
attack,
minutes to make
dealing
us
a
for shit.
total.
Otherwise, I'm pushing the button.
Each
We're
hit
bombing this
launches
bitch.
an
All right,
enemy
who's got
into
an
the
idea?
air and inflicts knock.
Somebody's like,
The final
negotiating.
strike
It's like, all right,
inflicts
get Committee on the phone.
knockdown.
We tried
Being
him. We tried him
super.
twice, sir, and he didn't pick up either time. All right. Where are the B?
So look,
What's it, B-52s? What are the stealth ones? Where are those guys at, sir? We can have those bombs delivered within an hour. That's great. Do I need to be here for that, or can you just like, oh, the B-2s? Can you shoot me an email when those bombs are deployed? Yes, sir. Hey, Seth, put down your goddamn phone and get off signal. Let's do this, guys.
With Asana, you can manage any kind of work, from project intake to campaign management to strategic planning or anything else your team works on. Asana works for you. Try for free today at asana.com.
Special move. Okay. Oh, shit. That's badass. Okay, where's this fucking guy at? Where's Boruto? Bruno. From what I overheard, Bruno was the large tower deep in the stronghold. Take heed, he's the ringleader. I'm alone. The fuck? I just went up through there. I didn't see him. Oh. That's not him. Fucking dog. You can get out of the way. My guy is frozen. Failed to open. The orb. Enhancement points. Okay. Into. Fucker. What the fuck? You fucking disappear? Oh. Shit. It again. There we go. That saves. Fuck, why I always miss that shit. Fuck. Okay, now what? Find the chest if it's the key. Pass through Brackley Altar and head to the scout camp. Okay. Pass through the what? What am I supposed to do now? Pass through the Brackley Altar and head to the scout camp. go back to the yeah. Oh. The fuck is this music? Okay. Oh God. Let's see. I need to take these pieces to somebody. Oh, basic logging axe. Broke. Repair. What do I need to repair it? Make a new one. Logging axe. Level 15. Make an iron logging axe. Axe. How do I even repair shit? Repair. Your equipment will be repaired. What do you need to repair shit? Emergency repair kit. Fully repairs any damage. Where do you get repair kit? Must be in a shop. Which is something. Oh, okay, here we go. ability. Grab that. Grab that. Okay. It's pretty good. This is occur today. Maybe I'll be on later or something. Definitely tomorrow. Thanks for stopping by.